Let's talk skin. To anyone who's new here, please like and subscribe. Help me to send the message that you will hear on this channel so often, that aging is a beautiful and remarkable thing. And we do not need to fall prey to the ridiculous beauty standards set by social media, most importantly, the beauty industry and marketing. I'm Lisa. I am 59 years old. I'll be 60 in February. And I've been a holistic master esthetician for over 40 years. So I have practical knowledge of skin. I actually touch skin. I do not work for a cosmetic company, and I only determine things based on my skin, or I'm not a celebrity. I am just someone who is given this beautiful gift to help hundreds of thousands of people around the world, and I would love to help you. A lot of you have asked if I could do a facial, and so that's what we're going to do right now. The things that you're going to need, a bowl of hot water. I'm going to also show you a B-roll on steaming. When I get to that, I'll explain it. But start with a bowl of hot water. This may be a long video, so to my peaches out there, or to anyone new, pause, take a minute. Really make sure you're understanding what I'm showing you. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to exfoliate gently. Now, I am showing my products. I own PeachesSkinCare. This is a skincare line that will give you results immediately. You will see changes immediately if you really just trust the process. And if you don't believe me, go back even the video before and see the before and after that I showed, or email me, lisa@PeachesSkinCare.com, and I'll send you all the pictures. So I hear people saying, or they'll send me a video from someone who says, don't exfoliate every day. It's damaging your skin. It's going to ruin it. I'm not going to talk about every product, but when I talk about exfoliating, I'm not saying using peels, using really harsh acids, scraping at your skin. I am simply talking about blueberries, coffee, pomegranate, natural ingredients that are organic and gentle to the skin. And you're just going to work them around gently. There's nothing that is going to overstimulate your skin. The skin is a very suggestive organ. And really what we're trying to do when we exfoliate first before doing anything else in your morning and nighttime routine is we're starting to get rid of that decades of cumulative damage. We have it since we were young. And really what that does is it creates this thickness. It creates lines look deeper, brown spots look more brown. It almost is like having decades and decades of saran wrap on your face. And exfoliating first helps to remove dead, dry skin, sebum, dirt, oil, all of those things. I've got my mirror over here, so that your cleansers can do their jobs, which I will explain in just a minute. Another thing you need to know about me, and I'll talk about this while I keep moving, now we're going to go on to an antibacterial cleanser. With Peaches, that would be Restore. The exfoliator, if you're curious about Peaches, is Flawless Exfoliator. You can go to PeachesSkinCare.com. I don't wear any foundation or concealer in my videos, so if you go back and want to watch my videos, I've done absolutely nothing to my face. And, you know, I have people say you look great. I have people say you look old. I've had people say, oh, you look 80. It just makes me laugh, because the fact is, first of all, say something nice, but also we have forgotten in this society what an aging face looks like. We are all so obsessed with looking young that we are going out and we are absolutely deforming our faces. And young women are doing this. You don't need big lips to be beautiful. You don't need to stop moving your face to be beautiful. My daughter sent me a video the other day. Okay, so this is, let me digress. Restore is for bacteria and fungus. We want to cleanse the skin of the natural bacteria and fungus that's always there. So it's always there, but you're preventing it from activating. That's when we have issues. That's why I don't want you to normalize having acne. I want you to normalize that you can have healthy, beautiful skin. So she sent me this video, and I think it might have been a dermatologist, and she was saying all the different units she had done in her face, all the different things she had done to her face. And a beautiful woman, but very sad, because she had completely, in my opinion, just really changed her face. And then she started interviewing everyone in her office and everything they had done. And the sad part was their ages. You know, you're hearing 20-year-olds and 30-year-olds that are already filling their face with toxins, all in an effort to think it's preventative. When in fact, when you stop working those 42 muscles of the face and 43 with your neck, they're going to fall. They're going to drop. I don't obsess with my neck. I don't obsess with wrinkles. I don't sit there in the mirror every day going, oh my gosh, have I got a new wrinkle? I actually obsess with how can I be healthier? Smiling more. When you smile more, you lift those muscles. Getting out and enjoying life. Because depending on what age you're at, I am almost 60, we've lost friends that are not going to get this beautiful gift. So you have exfoliated to loosen dirt, oil, dead, dry skin, and debris. And you have now used a cleanser that kills fungus and bacteria. I don't believe in double cleansing. What I believe in is preventing that fungus and bacteria from activating. The next thing you're going to do is, with us, it's Peaches Classic Cleanser. This would be your face food. This is your absolute cleanser. It's your face food. It is going to help with your skin cells, making them healthy. These are organic and natural products that are formulated to lighten and brighten your skin naturally, not bleach it. Help to feed it with antioxidants. It's funny, I have people reach out to me all the time and say, Lisa, I've been using your products for years. Now, I wore a strapless shirt for 2 reasons. I have a little bit of a tan line. I live on an island. Don't be afraid of the sun. We need vitamin D. And I also want you to learn to do your chest. It's a little hard for me sitting at the table, but I do want you to learn to do your chest. So I'm cleansing. Now, one thing I forgot to do with the other cleanser, because I tend to like to do it with my Restore If You're a Peach, is my Foreo Luna. I have I don't work with them. I have just used these in my salons for years, and you want something that vibrates. You want something that doesn't create a spinning motion, because that will cause superficial tears on your skin. You want something that vibrates and massages that cleanser in. And since I forgot to do it during Restore, I'm going to do it during the Classic Cleanser, which is your face food. Okay, so what I was saying is that clients were saying to me, your ingredients. I watch these people talking about all types of skincare and the new ingredients, and these are ingredients we've been using for over 40 years. You know, gotu kola, hibiscus, grapefruit, papaya. These are things that absolutely create change. And if you do this facial, if you want to step out and trust me and do the full routine, you will be amazed by the first time you do it. So do all the way your face, your neck, and your chest. I'm just trying to rinse it the best I can. You know, typically you'd be at the basin. I actually like to do my facial about every 2 weeks. If I feel like my skin is going through something, maybe we've had a lot of friends visiting, which is happening a lot, and I love. We may be going to the beach a lot. We may be going on a lot of hikes. I tend to do a facial a little bit sooner. Now, after cleansing, I will pat my face dry. For many of you, I'm going to have my husband hand me the baking soda. This would be a great time to do a tiny bit of baking soda. Now, you take baking soda. I'm not going to do it now because you're going to see a B-roll. And I did this facial yesterday, so I don't really want to redo the baking soda. I love Red Mill baking soda, Bob's Red Mill. You take a tiny bit. I'll actually show you just a little bit in your hands. You get it wet like a paste, and you're just going to work it around your skin for about 10 seconds. Baking soda is not your exfoliator. It is meant to mimic microdermabrasion that we do in our salons for clients around the world that can't get in. Okay, so at that point, you're almost doing like a microdermabrasion. You've done it for 10 seconds. It's kind of removing those callus layers, those decades of damage. It is not going to harm your skin. It is not going to create some weird pH balance. You change your skin's pH. You change your skin's barrier when you splash hot water on it. When you walk indoors or outdoors, I am amazed how many people do videos on how I fixed my skin's barrier. It's really just about loving your skin. It's about adding oil to your skin because your skin's an oil-loving organ. It's about stopping the ridiculousness of covering our faces as women with layers of foundation and concealer. I don't go near it, and none of my clients do. You notice men look so healthy, they don't put all that junk on their face. Okay, this is Perfecting Polish. This is milk, sugarcane. There's really no drugstore brands that I can recommend for these steps. So if you're using a product at home, just kind of put them into where you think. Polish is a natural lactic acid. It works with your skin to help me to slough away any extra dead, dry skin. It has daisy flower for lightening and brightening. Go to cola to help heal the skin. And again, do down to your neck and things because it's just a little messier. I'm not doing that today. I will leave this on for about 10 seconds during doing this facial routine, and I'll just work it around. Now, this is the time after you rinse this off where you can go over and either use a steam pot that you might use for tea. You can boil water in a pan if you would like. Be very, very careful. And I will pour it into a bowl like this, and I will begin steaming my face. There's hot water in this bowl. I put a towel over my head, and I actually blow into the steam to help it steam my face. Now, here's the thing about steaming. I don't love steaming in an esthetician's room because most are not very clean. And sadly, there are too many, I just want to make sure I got everything off. There are too many minerals in the water. The water can get very dirty. The machine can be very dirty. So in our salons or Peaches salons, we use hot towels. That's what I would recommend. When you're at home, you have more control over the water. You have more control over what it's doing. Pores do not open and close. Your skin starts to sweat. Those are hair follicles. That's what a true pore is a hair follicle. And so steaming can be really, really helpful when you're at home to help you to clean out your pores. Now, after I steam, I come over and I start to do extractions. Now, extractions can be with a tissue wrapped around your finger. You want to gently push things out. You don't want to force anything. Now, I don't show you this in the video, but this is called a lancet. You can get a very thin needled lancet at your drugstore, at the grocery store. So many people would be upset I'm showing you this, but you're going to scratch at your faces. I see it. You send me the pictures. You're going to pick at your faces. You twist it off. You get into a magnifying mirror, and if you see a pimple, you gently poke it. You don't scratch it. You don't rip it. You just gently give it a little opening, and you push out that milia, or you push out that whitehead, or you push out that blackhead. Now, after masking or after extractions, that's when I am going to mask. Now, I will first take, I love our new refresher pads. If you want to rewash, you can, but all I do is I take one of these Peaches Refresh Daily Renewal pads. This is part of your routine, but again, we're just talking about an at-home facial. And I'll just re-wipe my face because I've done extractions. There may be some blood. There may be some bacteria, fungus on my skin. And so I'll just re-wipe it. These are exceptional. They are lightening, they are brightening, they are healing your skin. They are making sure that the skin's barrier is healthy. So it's really about, after extractions, making sure your skin is clean. Now, let me move this bowl because I'm going to show you a couple masks. So the first mask I'm not going to do, but I am going to show a picture. This is the aspirin and honey mask. I always love Manuka honey. Of late, I've been using a Hawaiian honey just because it's available. I want to use something local. And I have so many people reach out and tell me that they have a honey person down the way or they want to buy it from the farmer's market. And I'm like, go for it. Let's see how it works. I take 6 aspirin. This is the aspirin that I use. I get them at Costco. I put them in one of these, a pestule, and I just crunch them up as finely as I can. I then take the honey. So I just take some honey. I mix it in with the aspirin. And then I take it and I just put it on my face with the back of the spoon. So that would be the aspirin and honey mask. The Milk of Magnesia mask. Many of you know what this is like. It should look very white on your skin. I pour it directly from the bottle right onto my skin. The Revitalizing Rescue Mask from Peaches. It's a bit thick, and I may put this on my face during masking. There is no wrong answer when you're masking. Everything is pulling everything out of its pores, or out of the pores that are really hair follicles. Everything is really healing your skin and making it healthy. Milk of Magnesia, I guess I should just show you because I know you're going to ask. It literally is just out of the container like so. Okay? This would be Revitalizing Rescue Mask out of the container like so. You saw the aspirin and honey. And then there's a wonderful new mask that I'm loving, and this would be for lightening and brightening. Now, I've done turmeric and honey in the past. It gets so messy, but this is pure buttermilk. You take the buttermilk, you just simply put it all over your skin like so, and it has really got amazing enzymes and lactic acid that are going to help to lighten and brighten your skin. Nothing is bleaching. These are things that are creating complete change. Now, a couple things that I want to just add before we close out this video. Before you do your facial, take a Q-tip and some alcohol and just clean the inside of your nose. This is where staph starts. It helps to keep your skin healthy, helps you to stay healthy, especially if you're bringing out bacteria. I love to drink loose tea. You can take some of these loose teas. This is hibiscus. This is spring flowers. You could add them to your hot water and it would be a beautiful, refreshing steaming for your skin. And once you're done with your mask, you will simply wipe them off and you would go on to what your routine is that involves your toners, Peaches. It would be apple cider vinegar and pH toner. And you would go on to your serums and your moisturizers and your eye creams. The time of day that I do this is based upon what is best for you. I find later evening is always lovely because then I'm not going to go back out again. And if you're new to my channel, no, I don't put sunscreen on. I only use sunscreen, and I have whole videos on this and very specific sunscreen because so many are not good for your skin or your body. I'm always going to wear a wide brimmed hat. So this is a facial by a holistic master esthetician. This works. You will see changes. And if you need me, you can reach out to me at lisa@PeachesSkinCare.com. And if you ask with kindness and love, I will answer anything below. I hope that I've helped you, and I hope that I've helped you uncover your true confidence.